Well, browsing history, text messages, and other digital evidence were all on display today during Lori Vallow Daybell's murder trial. This is the third week of that trial, which is moving quicker than expected. Vallow is charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and grand theft in the deaths of her two kids, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, and her husband Chad Daybell's late wife, Tammy. Abby Davis joins us now. Abby, the question is, what are the major takeaways from today? What did we learn from this digital evidence?
Well, Brian, much of what we heard today was information jurors already knew based on several other witnesses' testimony. But they heard from more experts who handled the case, including an FBI analyst who went over text messages and search histories. Early Monday morning, Rexburg Police Detective David Stubbs took the stand again. Stubbs spoke to search warrants issued during the investigation and electronic data.
Some of these, for lack of a better word, we attributed to calling burner phones.
He told the jury officers obtained warrants for 18 phones connected to Lori Vallow. Electronic data helped officers find Vallow and her current husband Chad Daybell in Hawaii, and ultimately the bodies of Lori's missing kids.
Why would you look at someone's search history?
Like I said, we're looking for children, whether they were looking for hotels or plane reservations or anything that would help us try and locate these children.
After police found JJ and Tylee's bodies, Stubbs said investigators asked Google to help with something called geofencing. They were trying to see which devices were at Daybell's property and Vallow's apartment around the time the kids went missing.
In all of that data, the only person that you found that had been to both Chad Daybell's home and Lori Vallow's home on September 22nd or 23rd or September 8th or September 9th was Alex Cox.
Yeah, the only one that we could see that shared all those locations, those dates, times.
So you couldn't tie Lori Vallow to those locations at those times?
Correct.
As we've reported, Alex Cox, Lori's brother, is now dead. Cox's wife testified during trial that before he died, Cox told her he might be Chad and Lori's fall guy.
All right, if the state wants to call its next witness.
After Stubbs, FBI analyst Nicole Heidemann took the stand. She went over internet searches and texts from the time Chad and Lori met in 2018 until a few months after the kids were killed.
Did you also review some texts between Chad and Lori from July 22nd of 2019?
I did.
That was just days after Cox killed Lori's ex-husband, Charles. Texts read aloud in court Monday showed Chad and Lori were talking about their plan to eventually live in Hawaii together.
She says, "I love you. You will enjoy the scenery. It looks like Kauai a lot."
And is there another message then from Lori?
Hopefully we will be there someday soon together.
And what is the number associated with Chad's response?
That is the plan and my greatest desire.
The couple got married in Hawaii that November, just weeks after Daybell's wife Tammy was killed by asphyxiation. The other FBI agent who testified tracked cell phone and geolocation records. He found Lori and Chad both communicated with Alex Cox multiple times the morning of September 9th, the day investigators believe Tylee's body was burned on Chad's property. We also saw Vallow's sister, Summer Shiflett, in court for the first time today. She's considered Tylee's advocate, although, Brian, we're not sure yet if and when she'll testify.
Have to play that one by ear. All right, thank you very much, Abby. So for updates throughout the trial, you can visit this story on our website at ktvb.com. And for more in-depth coverage from courts, scan the QR code that is on your screen right now for a link to all of our trial coverage.